All right, here we go. Day 7. You made it through all 7 days. Congratulations. That alone is huge, you guys. I know as a fitness coach, most people don't finish what they start, right? So just to have even gone through these 7 days, and obviously you've been through more to get to these 7 days, give yourself a pat on the back, because that alone is doing what most people will not do. And when you do what most people will not do, you get what most people will not get, okay? So last day, number 7, we're going to talk about you can't handle the truth. And in day 6, I talked about the fact that you want to ask more questions. You want to get more curious. Well, what that opens you up to is sometimes learning things and discovering things and realizing things that can be kind of tough. You know, like I'm passionate about health and fitness and holistic health and things like that. And I can tell you, when I started to learn about health on my own, and not just what I could learn from a textbook, and really started watching documentaries and learning from holistic health practitioners, I can tell you what, it opens you up to some things that can really be tough to swallow sometimes, right? Or if you kind of dive a little more into politics and religion and things like that, and you really start to seek not just truth as far as what you're being taught, but find your own truth in everything, right? Find what your own calling and spirit and purpose, what that truth is. And I can tell you, you may discover some things that are truly, truly eye-opening. And that's honestly why a lot of people don't dig deeper and go deeper, is because they're afraid of what they're going to find out. Number one, they realize that sometimes their tree is shaken, right? Because sometimes they believe for a long time isn't really true. And number two, they realize that, wow, most people aren't thinking like this. Most people aren't functioning from this level of awareness, from this sense of truth. And then you feel like the odd guy out, and that can lead to a whole, we've been talking about that, right? It's not about being accepted. It's not about being just like the person next to you and being normal and average and all these different things that 95% of people are. This is about becoming you. This is about uncovering your purpose and your intentions and your truth, and not being afraid to do that, and actually getting excited about the journey, and really realizing that the more you try to get everybody else's approval and live like everybody else, guess what? You wake up one day and you realize, like, I didn't live my life. I didn't seek my truth. I didn't seek my purpose. And that leads to a very empty feeling. And honestly, that's what people are searching for. Sometimes they just find it in food. Sometimes they find it in shopping. Sometimes they find it in buying a big house or having a nice car or having designer clothes. But what they're really seeking is truth, is their own individuality, is finding out who they really are. And so to wrap things up, you got to break through that fear, which is all imagined. Fear is not real. Fear is false evidence appearing real, and you have 100% control over that, just like you do over your feelings, just like you do over how you perceive things, just like how you do when challenges come your way and how you deal with them and handle them, just like whether you decide to become a problem-oriented person or a solution-oriented person. There's so many things that are out there waiting for you that take your life to a whole other level. And no, everybody else isn't doing it, but does that mean that you don't? If you're feeling something now, if what I've been sharing with you over these last few emails and messages and videos, if it's stirring something up inside of you, keep going with that. And don't allow the people around you, or how you think the people around you will respond, to stop you from doing you, right? Okay, so we're done with that. We're done with the 7 days. I mean, I'm constantly reading, I'm constantly learning, and all I do is turn around and share what it is that I'm learning. I'll share a really powerful paragraph that I read or something. I'm not making any of this up. I'm just hungry for learning, and I'm always developing myself as a leader for my business and a leader to my fitness group and a leader to my family. And just by doing that, I'm constantly learning and growing and raising my own level of awareness. And all I do is turn around and reiterate and reteach what it is that I'm learning. So stay tuned, you guys. Let's really take this thing all the way. If you ever want to reply to one of these emails that you're getting, feel free to. If you ever want to comment on one of these videos, feel free to. If you ever want to share this Uncover Your Awesome series with anybody, please do so. But stay connected, keep moving forward, and keep staying open to the possibilities that are being poured into you right now. Talk to you soon.